When you're a stand-up, there are things you dream of doing. SNL, The Tonight Show, maybe a Netflix special. But above all, it's the e.l.f. sunscreen show. This is all I've ever wanted.
You guys are gonna love him. Give it up for Jon Rudnitsky.
How about this? Come on. Unbelievable. I can't believe it when they called me and said, you're doing an SPF show. I said, of course. I don't have any questions. I know exactly what that means. That totally checks out. I said, can I get a flight? And they did give me a flight. Economy. Yeah, it was a middle seat. It was not ideal. I said, can I get some samples? They gave me one sample, one serum. I'll do anything for a sample. I'll do anything for free skincare because I got a routine. I got a skincare routine. I'm a supple boy. I'm very smooth. I'm lathering. I constantly lather. I really do. These hands are not callous. They've never done work. They've never done work. I'm not really a guy. I've never fixed anything. I can't even get the duvet and the comforter. Oh, I've had a breakdown doing that. You too? I'll start crying. I'll call a TaskRabbit with the duvet. I've really had full meltdowns. But I'm lathering. And a lot of boys, they don't do that. I'm embarrassed of it. I feel like I'm kind of admitting something to you guys because my routine is more extensive than any woman I've ever dated. In fact, if a woman comes over, I hide my products because I don't want them to see how hard I'm working on my glow. And I am a boy. My fridge is empty, but there's a jade roller in there too. I have a roller and a ketchup packet. It's not ideal. I have a red light mask, and if anyone ever sees it, I say, a brand sent this to me, actually. Yeah, but they didn't. I paid full price for it. Brands don't send me things. They fly me out economy one time. It's happened one time, and it's this. This is the only time I've ever worked with a brand, because I don't have that many followers. Thank you. Couldn't have done it without all my fans. Most of them are up there in the nosebleeds. Wow. I got the blue light thing, too, from on Instagram that whitens your teeth. Sometimes I'll have the red light on while I have the blue light on. And I think that if my ex ever saw me in that moment, I'd have to kill myself. That's just my life, you know? But I'm doing the SPF, but now I'm doing it too late in life. Like, you're a young guy. You know, you're young. You're young and you know. The people now, Gen Z, they've been doing retinol since they were 11. It's not fair. You know, and I grew up in Jersey in the early 2000s, okay? It was gym tan laundry. I was baking in the sun. And now look at me, you can tell. I look exactly my age. It's too late. No, it's true. Gen Z, I'm really jealous. You know, you're gonna all look like little Chalamets forever. Smooth forever. That's always gonna be your face, permanently frozen like that. I would like it to laugh at some point, but it doesn't seem like that's gonna happen. It doesn't move, because you're like, I don't even know what I'm looking at right now. What is this guy? I don't understand him. Because now you look at like other generations, they all look older than the one after. Like great grandparents, you ever seen a photo of a great like that you know, the one photo that's like falling apart of your great grandfather, and you're like, wow, so old. He died at 24. They all died at 24 because they didn't have skincare back then. You know, but you guys, you know about the Trent Nolan. You got a good routine. Look at you. You're going up. You're going up. That's what TikTok. You see like a 14-year-old on TikTok like you want to go up with it, and then you won't have any lines. It's like you don't have any lines because you're 14, bitch. Go to school. Go to school, bitch. You don't need college, and you need friends. Sorry, I'm just jealous. How about you? You're so cool. All these guys, like TikTok made like one guy, and they get the floppy in front, and they get the perfectly baggy jean, and then they send them out, and I don't know how they all find each other, but they move in packs like ducks. It's like, everything seems fine with these guys. Nothing seems to really get them down. Thank you. It's unbelievable. You see a guy like that, I'm like, I don't even recognize what that, I'm like, what do you do? And they're like, you're looking at it, dude. It's just how I live. It's crazy. 10 years from now, that's gonna be your doctor. Isn't that wild? You're just gonna be sitting on the chair and this guy's gonna come in and be like, yo, what's good? I was looking at your vitals and they were not chill at all. Skibbity Riz, you got cancer. It's like, wait, what? Did you just say? From the sunblock or the sun? Tell me which one it was. Yeah, I put all the stuff on. You got a nighttime routine? You don't lather up? Feels like maybe an inappropriate question for me to ask you. You're a pretty young guy. Let's scratch that from the record of this. All 6 cameras. It's not good to smell too good as a guy. It's like even like you don't even want to smell like you've worked on. Like guys, even they have like products for men and it'll be like dirt. Stepdad who's pissed. They don't have that, but I want all the secrets. I want to know about all the stuff, you know? Because you know that these celebrities, they're doing stuff we don't even know about. That we don't even know exists. Hyaluronic acid, it's illegal. You know? The stuff they get in Korea, but you're not allowed to bring on the plane. Certain celebrities, you know, you're like, what are you up, like Meghan Trainor, you know, she's getting younger. You're like, how do you do that, right? Like you're Meghan Trainor, right?
Yeah.
How crazy is that? What are the odds? What are the odds of that?
What's your name?
Oh, I'm Jon Rudnitsky. Yeah, they introduced me. You missed it, I guess. I was on SNL actually.
I love SNL.
Yeah.
I don't remember you on it.
Yeah, that tracks.
I'm sorry.
Don't even worry about it. I would love to know what your morning routine is like. Would you mind telling me? Oh yeah, please.
Hello. I'll tell you. It's very simple. It's just like all of yours. Well, my team gets me up out of bed.
Sure.
They carry me, and then they
lift you up.
They put all my serums on.
They lather you.
My e.l.f. skin.
Yeah.
My Suntouchable. And then I'm ready for my day.
Wow. Wait, I have a question. E.l.f. skin. Is that like the skin of an elf?
That's my timer.
That's it?
Yep, that's my 2 minutes. I loved your set. Don't give up.
Wow.
You should keep doing this.
I know that was meant to be nice, but... Oh, and she's gone. I gotta get out of here. Good night, thank you. Free Faustin, everybody!
One more time for Jon Rudnitsky. Okay, let me just tell you something real quick. This is a show where we're roasting the sun, right? Because the sun gives us so much, right? It makes things grow. It makes us glow. It gives us vitamin D. And some of us, that's the only vitamin D that we getting right now, okay? Happy almost first day of summer. It's so close, right? I don't know, I'm so excited about the summer. Something about the sun shining on your body makes you want to order a round of drinks for the table, even if you're the only one at the table. Can I just say, I would like to say thank you to all the white women who introduced me to Aperol spritzes. Thank you for putting me on to that, because every time I drink an Aperol spritz, I feel like a rich white woman. I'll be like, hold on, let me see it. I'll take a sip. I'll be like, we should build that wall. A big one, a tall one. 2 walls. We should build 2 walls. I make my best bad decisions in the summertime. Something about your arms being out with the sun hitting them makes you want to unblock your ex, yes? Please. I know I'm not the only one. Am I the only one that's being honest in here? You've never unblocked somebody that you blocked to make sure they were still doing bad? Last summer, I bumped into 3 of my exes in the same week. Can we talk about this? Can we talk about how messy the universe is? The first ex that I bumped into looked really good. And I looked bad. I looked like, you know how, like when the UPS man come and you run down, like your shoes don't match, and you know what I'm saying? You're like, my titty was out. It was crazy. But I ran out to do something real quick, and there he was. You know, muscles rippling, beard connected, mustache full. I was like, oh my God, so is my mustache. So I had to hide. I was like this. But he looked great. I was like, did he find God? Like, did he get a BBL? He looked fantastic. So I fully, I turned into Alex Mack. I just, I melted, and he didn't see me. God is good. The second ex that I bumped into was a few days later, and he looked terrible, okay? I was ecstatic. I was like, hey, I thought that was you. Is this your face and your body now? You look terrible. Tell your mom I said hi. And then the third ex that I bumped into a few days after that, he looked great, I looked great, so obviously we hooked up. That's the rules of the summertime, you know? Are we traveling this summer?
We're poor.
You're poor. Where do you work?
At home.
At where? At home. Work from home. You got a standing desk? You work like this?
I'm a content creator.
You're a content creator. What kind of content do you create?
I'm a singer, but I do like.
You're a singer. Well, can you sing something for me? Like a line. Girl, sing for us.
You ruined everything, you stupid bitch.
Oh. Wow. Not y'all clapping for her calling me a stupid bitch. That's crazy. Anyway, you know who's not stupid? People who wear sunblock every day. I wear sunblock every day. I'm not gonna tell you guys exactly how old I am, but I just want you to know I'm in my early 70s. I went to prom with Morgan Freeman. I don't know if you guys know. He still writes me letters to this day, you know? He's old school. Oh my God, the sun is baking me out here. I have to go. Are y'all ready for the next comedian on the show? Make some noise for Andrea Jin.
Hello. What's up, everyone? How are you? I hate the sun. Yeah, I'm starting. I hate the sun. Do you guys like it? Do you like the sun? I hate it because I'm Asian. Do any Asians here? That's a lot. More than I expected. Have you seen those Asian grandmas that wear visors? They're like, no sun for me, you know? They hate sun, which is funny because they often do not prefer Dodger. Haha. But I don't wear sunscreen a lot. I haven't found the right one because a lot of them give me like a white cast, right? But I should get better at wearing sunscreen because there are a lot of risks to not wearing sunscreen, like becoming very tan and sexy and skin cancer. So those, I feel like I am the sun because, you know, I'm very bright and vibrant, as you can see from how I am. Yeah, this is my personality. I'm very sunny. Yeah, and I'm giving a lot. Like, I'm performing. Like, imagine me off stage, you know? It's lower than this, even. I'm really amping it up for you right now. I'm in a 10-month situationship right now. 10 months! That's almost a full rotation around the sun. I related it back. You're like, how's she gonna relate it back? I did it. I did it. I did it. And he went to Japan recently, and he came back. I was like, "Can I be girlfriend now?" And then he was like, "No, but will you be Japanese schoolgirl?" Yeah, I know. That gets a groan. I know. But he's Asian. Does that make it better? Okay, because young girl. Yeah, okay. He's 12. Does that make it better? I was the problem all along. Yeah, that's the surprise. You've been fun. Thank you so much. Are you ready to keep the show going? Great, we have a special guest for you tonight. You're gonna love. So put your hands together right now for Heidi N Closet.
Oh my gosh. Keep it going. Keep it going. Oh. Wow. As we know, we're here to roast the sun. When I say shady, you say ho. Shady, 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 shady. And Merry Christmas. Now, I am here to expose her. I have a personal story. She wronged me in the past. Now picture it, the summer of 2010, I'm a spry young thing. I haven't fully developed yet. Oh my God. Did you think those were real? Girl, I left my actual breasts at home. You ever done that? You ever leave your breasts at home? Like leave them in the washer and they just get all streaky and stuff. Girl, that's me today. It was summer camp, band camp. I used to do color guard, spin the flag. Yeah, and it was a lovely time. But you know, you spend a lot of time out in the sun, marching with the band, all that jazz. So I went on about my day, went into school year, and about 2 weeks into the school year, I'm sitting there in my lovely little science class, and then all of a sudden, all up in here, peels off all at once. Falls right in front of me. Right in front of me. And you know, the people, they made fun of me for ages. They called me Pinocchio. They called me Rudolph. They called me a dumb bitch. Now that last one was unrelated. They just called it like they saw it, I guess. I don't know. Moral of my story is the sun is not to be trusted. I suggest you make like my two front teeth and stay far, far apart from her. She always talks about how she's so young for a star, but baby, you're 4.5 billion years old. Maybe it's time you try something new. Maybe you put on a nice blazer, some sensible slacks, and girl, stop exposing yourself to everyone all the time. All right, everyone, have a good night. It's been my time. Mwah.
I love it. Guys, we did it. We were here to roast the sun, that raggedy hot beach. And she was a really good sport. I feel like we would be dead without you, girl, right? So give it up for yourselves. Give it up for e.l.f. And I'm about to walk into this screensaver right here. So have a good night.